Today I'm going to show you how to make individual quiches for breakfast. I have my puff pastry. I have 1 pound of applewood smoked bacon. I have 1 orange diced up pepper, some homegrown teeny tiny itty bitty baby tomatoes. They're so little. I'm just a baby. I have some of those. I have some more red peppers that were homegrown. They're just little teeny tiny ones too. I have some fresh chives chopped up there. I've got Kinder's the blend. I've got some red pepper flakes to season. 8 eggs. I have about 6 ounces, 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. I have about 2 ounces of Kerrygold Dublinger, which is a really nice nutty flavored aged cheese, and then I have a few ounces of some shredded Parmesan. In my mixing bowl, I have 2 8 ounces of softened room temperature cream cheese, and I'm going to be mixing all of these ingredients together. They will go into these individual muffin tins that have been prepared with the parchment papers that are already folded. If I make too much filling, that's okay, because I also have another pie crust in my refrigerator I can use. All right, so the secret to working with puff pastry, I just found out, new to me, is work with it when it's really chilled. It goes down into the cup a lot smoother. So you want to kind of put all the corners together a little bit as you're sliding it down in there. Then you can pull it all apart and shape it a little bit better. Okay, now we know. Oh my goodness. I've never done this before, can you tell? Okay, I have gone ahead and pulled out my stand mixer to do my cream cheese and my eggs together, and now we're going to incorporate all of the rest of the ingredients, and then we'll just pour it down into these, and we're going to go ahead and start we're going to go 375, and then I'll check them after about 15 minutes with a toothpick, and we'll see how long they take. We'll find out at the end. All right, we're going to start by adding our bacon, our peppers. This is just 1 orange bell pepper, our homegrown little teeny tiny peppers just for some added texture. I don't think they're real hot. I think they're pretty mild, pretty sweet. And I made sure that there was no seeds. I'm going to save my chives and my tomatoes for the end. Whoops, you come out of there. I'm going to go ahead and season with some of the blend, which is salt, pepper, garlic. We'll go ahead and big season. About that much. Red pepper, about that much. And then we're going to go ahead and incorporate some of the cheese into the egg mixture, but I'm going to save some to pour it over the top, okay? Get this all mixed together. All right, we'll do about that much. And then maybe a little bit more. And then because it's cheese, and who doesn't love cheese, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we have enough in there. All right. Stir this. Whoop! Made a mess. Stir this all together. You maybe noticed when the cream cheese and the eggs were mixing in the mixing bowl that the cream cheese still had a few like bigger pieces. That's going to be just fine. It's just going to add to that texture and that flavor. These are going to be so delicious. All right, so you can see that. This is going to puff up just a little bit as it cooks also. All right, so those ingredients were almost enough to fill all of the puff pastries. I do have one oddball here, but I got creative and I pulled some leftovers out of the fridge. So it's going to actually be filled with some Alfredo and spicy meatball in the bottom. We're going to go ahead and take our tiny itty bitty tomatoes. We'll just put a few over the top of each of one of these. Like maybe 3 or 4 over the top. This is more for garnish and color presentation than anything. But homegrown, we didn't want them to go to waste. And that's good. Some won't have them. And then just a few chives over the top. Sprinkle out. And again, not all of them will have chives. A little bit of cheese. We'll put some more parm on the Alfredo cup. And then just a little cheese. It already has quite a bit of cheese in it. But who doesn't love cheese? Some of you love cheese, but cheese does not love you back. Sorry about that. All right, and then when these are in to bake, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess and get my oven, my stovetop cleaned up. My oven is all ready to go. So they're going in. We'll come back. I'll see you in a minute. What are we doing while everything's cooking in the oven? We're cleaning up the kitchen. We're doing the dishes. Starting to puff up. All right, so these have been baking at 375 for about 25 minutes now. I don't think they're quite done. I feel like they're still pretty, well, toothpick's coming out fairly well. No, it still looks pretty not done. Not done. 375, 25 minutes, not done. I wonder what 45 minutes is going to give us. All right, these are looking way more done. I'm gonna go ahead and do a toothpick test, see if this toothpick comes out dry. These eggs are going to continue to cook for the next few minutes, so we're just going to go ahead and let that rest right there. I think if we try to go any more, it'll be overdone. So we're going to let these rest for 10 to 15 minutes and then dig in. All right, these are looking way more done. We're going to go ahead and do a toothpick test, see if this toothpick comes out dry. These eggs are going to continue to cook for the next few minutes, so we're just going to go ahead and let that rest right there. I think if we try to go any more, it'll be overdone. So we're going to let these rest for 10 to 15 minutes and then dig in. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna give it a try. I want a little tomato in mine. Okay, we're going in for seconds. Check it for poison. A little more bacon in that bite. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That is so good. I know you're hungry. Oh my Lanta. Okay. Here we go. Oh my goodness. No puff pastry was harmed in the making of this quiche. It tastes really good, I promise. Oh my gosh. Oh, just stay already. You, come back up here. Wait. Okay, well, everybody's gonna have an ugly brother. Only 6 more to go. All right.